Okay, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
Building a rocket.
What kind of rocket?
Just a test dummy one. This one's a test dummy. We're going to build other ones in the future.
It's made of Elmer's glue.
Elmer's
That's just paper rolled up.
Elmer's
And cardboard fins, right?
It's just cardboard, glue,
Down in the center.
and paper.
Oops.
Hollow with a few discs.
What are the discs made of?
Cardboard.
That's just a disc shoved in there to keep it in its form. Okay.
There's another one in the bottom too.
Yep, there's another one in the bottom holding it out. This rocket's extremely lightweight. We don't know how strong it is, right?
No.
Where's the nose cone?
The nose cone's over.
Go get the nose cone. It's still drying. Go ahead, pick it up from the very tip and pinch it. Don't crush it, but pinch it. And bring it over here and set it on top. You got to know how to do this to build it, so. Okay. Good enough, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so when it's done, we got to put the skins on it still. Alright? Right?
Uh-huh.
I suck with this autofocus thing. Alright, so we're building a rocket. How tall is it? Where's the ruler? Grab the ruler. See, is it taller than the ruler?
Yes, it is. It's more than
Oh, okay. Now look at it. How tall is that ruler? How many inches?
About, well, it's
3 feet.
cool, 34 inches. Or more like 35.
Well, let me see the inches. Is it 35 inches tall? Which one's the highest portion? Okay, okay, the camera's over here, pal, and I want it on the floor. I don't want to sit there and film our whole house. Okay.
It's 35 inches.
35 inches.
Plus another foot with that.
Okay. Starting at that one. So, stand the ruler up. Next to it. Don't touch the rocket. We're still in the drying phases of a lot of positions of it, right? Now, is this taller than 35 inches?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, by about how much?
Half a foot.
About,
6 inches?
Half a foot.
yeah, about 6 inches, maybe 7 or 8.
Okay, don't hit the rocket. You're banging it on the rocket. You're going to mess that fin up. It's still trying to dry. And then you'll have a rocket that does swirls. Ask Uncle Nathan what that's like. Matthew, step this way. Nope, other way. Stop right there. Because now I can get good contrast. Okay, there's the rocket. This is strictly, completely homemade. Those are vanes that we made out of cardboard. Discs are made out of cardboard. And it's dang near as tall as my son, who is not exactly tall, but he's not short either. So, that's our rocket. We haven't made the rocket base yet. We still got to build the, I'm trying to think, motor mount. Okay?
Motor area.
And we're going to put a parachute in it, but I highly doubt it's going to deploy. Now, at any point we want this rocket to be taller, or we just got to make another section. And if we doubled it, it would go up to there, which would well be over his head.
Which would be about as tall as you, Dad.
Maybe a little shorter. It'd be about 5 feet tall. That's an approximate. But right now we got 1 foot fins. We got a foot tall nose cone. So everything, if you want to put into perspective, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite 6 feet tall. So it's about 3.5, 4 feet tall from bottom to top. Okay. And the fin, hold up a fin, Matt. I'm not showing the other fin. It's not on yet. We've only got 2 on there. Hold it in front of the rocket, not way off to the side. There we go. So that's the other fin. The third fin, we are only going with 3 fins. Have you guys learned anything?
Yeah.
Go sit in front of the camera and talk to the camera.
You learned how to do teamwork.
Like, usually don't do that.
Holding rulers in place so the other person can cut with a knife.
Safely cut with a knife, right?
You always put the cap on when you don't use it.
Matthew, your head's behind the rocket. There we go. So you got to be real careful. Are we bleeding yet?
No, we've not cut ourselves whatsoever. I got really close and got the backside.
You got a little, like, stopped paying attention, huh?
Yeah, and I put my finger on the backside of the blade.
Okay. Well, we are going to film this thing's launch. And the recovery, if you want to call it that. Recovery is just go pick it up out of its pile that it created in the dirt. Whatever. I don't know. We'll work on a recovery system. If we can get one going, great. If not, it's gonna come down with a streamer behind it. It's not very heavy. It's made of card. It's all paper and Elmer's glue. So if it does hit you, just turn your head and take it like a man, right?
Yeah.
The rocket motor is probably going to be the heaviest part of this rocket. So, and this is a very stable design. I've used this one many, many times.
This is our first
It goes, yeah, that's why we're doing this, huh? Is this your first one?
Yeah, this is actually my second, but my first was like in a model rocket, but it obliterated itself on the first.
You had a kit though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the 4th grade. Matthew, have you ever done a model rocket?
Yeah, but I never had a motor with it.
So this is going to be your first one you actually launch, right?
Yeah, it was about as big as a tinfoil cardboard tube.
One tip.
About the size of a roll of paper towels.
Yeah.
Is that exciting?
No.
We'll build this. This is our very, very first one together. I'm showing them how to do it. The next one, they're going to do it themselves. It's going to be a lot better quality materials. I mean, that's why this one's so lightweight. It's going to get trashed. I mean, I highly doubt it's going to land safe. It's going to launch just fine. Once it gets off the ground, it's anyone's guess what it's going to do. So, from the safety of the cab of a truck, right? Don't do that. You're going to knock it over right next to the rocket, man. Tyler.
Basically, we use cardboard paper.
Yeah?
Cardboard and cardboard paper.
That's just paper, isn't it?
Well, it's sort of like this stuff.
Sort of poster board.
Yeah?
Poster board, paper, and cardboard put together.
So it's a thick paper, but it's not writing paper, right? It's pretty thick.
Oh no.
Rolling it is kind of hard to do. We used a form. We won't show the form. I don't want to show too much of it. I'm not showing people how to build a rocket. We're just showing them that we are making a rocket. So, is it illegal to make a rocket of steel and fiberglass and launch it at airplanes?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it illegal to launch rockets at your neighbor's house?
Yes.
Is it illegal to launch rockets at cars going down the highway?
Yeah.
What do you think, Matt? Yeah?
Yeah.
Why would that be illegal?
Because you can kill someone.
Yeah, so are these dangerous?
Yes.
Yeah, here.
If used improperly, right? Just like anything else. If you use a chainsaw improperly, it can kill you, right?
We
No.
need to put a remote detonator in here, just in case.
Okay, just so you know, blowing your rocket up is also illegal. You can't put an explosive charge in here, launch it up in the air, and watch it explode, okay? All right.
You could put a firework in it.
Would it explode at that point?
Yeah. Wherever the firework was in it, it would explode.
I think they classify that as a destructive device. I don't know. But when we launch it, we're going to launch it when the ground is completely wet, probably snow on the ground.
That way we don't get any fire hazards.
It depends when the engine gets here. Yeah, and then we will finish it once the engine gets here. But we'll have the rocket all ready to go. When the engine gets here, then we'll put that in place. It's going to be sweet. All right. Snotface. That's her name. Snotface. All right. Look at that pucker. Even a frog wouldn't kiss that face. All right. And then this guy.
What?
What's your name, Cinderella?
Princess and the Pea.
Matthew?
Princess Pee-Pee, huh? Princess Pee-Pee. And Princess got my thumb in my nose.
What?
Hey, I gotta give him crap. Why? Because it's fun. Hear my wife in the background talking about underwear bands and weird stuff.